So today is Tuesday, May 22nd, 2018, and it seemed like a good day to do another one of my vlogs that I've been doing about my story. My name, for those of you who haven't seen any of my vlogs yet on my social media and people sharing, is Kathryn Casey Hill Narcisi. Casey Hill is my business name. Kathryn Narcisi is my married name, my legal name. And I am currently battling an autoimmune disease called undifferentiated connective tissue disease, which is a disease that means that you have all of the symptoms of the four major autoimmune disease: RA, lupus, scleroderma, and mixed connective tissue disease, as well as about like 20 other diseases such as fibro, Sjogren's, Raynaud's phenomena, and arthritis and many other things. And I had already been diagnosed with Raynaud's phenomena, Sjogren's, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, lupus, and now mixed connective tissue and scleroderma. And I have symptoms of many, many other autoimmune diseases. I had started doing videos to vlog my story and to help others as people have been rallying together, doing GoFundMes and trying to raise funds for me to do a lot of alternative treatments that are available for me to fight these diseases. As in October of 2017, I became so unstable that I was bedridden and almost completely inambulatory. I needed a wheelchair to go in and out of the house because my heart had become so unstable from the autoimmune diseases attacking my heart, my liver, my pancreas, my entire digestive tract, my throat, making me have esophageal dysfunction where my throat just chokes. My lungs getting like hiccups where like all of a sudden like I don't breathe for like a second, kind of stuff, like just a lot of horrific stuff. My kidneys, I've had instances where my kidney has shut down. So a lot of things, my muscle system, my brain, my nervous system, just attacking relentlessly. We ended up in Boston, and the Boston doctors are the ones that said, okay, you don't just have lupus, which was my original diagnosis, lupus, fibro, Raynaud's phenomena. They were like, you have, something much worse. So there was my journey, and finding people who have undifferentiated connective tissue disease with this anomaly with, scleroderma, mixed connective tissue, lupus, all at once attacking with all these other diseases. I am not finding. Thank God, because I don't want to see anybody go through what I'm going through. But it's also made me become apparently an inspiration and helpful to other people who only have one of the major diseases or the other diseases, because I'm learning so much, and in educating myself in my own battle, I am really being very publicly known on social media, not just for I am a business owner. I own a company called His and Her Secrets, which is a lingerie home party company. I'm also a singer. I do a jazz duo with my husband currently. But I've become an educator in autoimmune disease, which I'm very proud of. I'm helping others to learn about their autoimmune diseases and how they can help themselves, and helping people who have loved ones who have autoimmune diseases to learn. As I fight my own battle, and I'm losing more of my hair from chemo. I have weekly chemo, not like cancer, to try to save my life in that way by killing the disease, because that can't happen. An autoimmune disease is my own immune system. You can't live without your immune system. But to actually kill off a large enough portion of my immune system so that my autoimmune diseases can't use my immune system to kill me. An autoimmune disease, I've been explaining to people, is like the mafia. It's like your own little mafia inside your body. Only instead of like the mafia using guns, your immune system uses, your autoimmune diseases use your immune system. Your immune system that is usually used to save you by killing off viruses and bacteria and stuff that can kill you. Your autoimmune diseases will use your own immune system to attack your organs, like your heart, like it's doing to me, to attack your muscles, to attack the connective tissue that holds everything together. And, it can attack anything. It can even attack your teeth. I have it attacking my teeth, killing off the roots of my teeth. I've had to get 4 root canals in the last 2 years because of it. And so chemo for someone with autoimmune disease is like the police. It comes in and it takes the guns. The police go in and take the guns away from the mafia so the mafia can't kill the people. Well, the chemo is coming in and it's taking my immune system away from my autoimmune disease so that my autoimmune disease can't use my immune system to kill me. So as long as it's doing that, I'm stable. But they can't take out my whole immune system. So there's still some of it left that it's using to kind of like gnaw away and make inflammation. And this explanation I've created to describe autoimmune disease has actually been helping people. This was a rough week. They needed to go in and do exploratory surgery of my left kidney because an MRI was showing something in my left kidney. You can develop tumors in your organs and cancers from autoimmune diseases. Inflammation is a breeding ground for cancer and other diseases. This is what people with autoimmune diseases often die from. Either they develop a serious disease or the organ just starts to die because it's so weakened or scar tissue is built up or whatever. So they had to go in and see if this was a tumor, because if it was a tumor, it would have, in the area it was in, which was the collective area of my kidney, it would have been the most deadliest kidney cancer, most aggressive kidney cancer, which is rare. So they went in, and when they go in and do kidney surgery of any kind, even exploratory, they leave a stent inside. And I had explained to my doctors that this was going to be playing Russian roulette. My immune system is so aggressive at this point. Can't wear earrings. I had my belly button pierced. I had to take that out. I couldn't get like a tattoo if I wanted to. Like, people often ask me, oh, you've never gotten tattoos? I actually can't, because my immune system, if someone takes a pen and marks on my skin, my immune system attacks it. I often have to, like today, I have my wedding bands off, and you might be able to see there's a red mark around my ring finger. That red mark is actually scaly skin that hurts and is painful. It's from my immune system going to where the jewelry is and attacking it like it doesn't belong there. I had that happen. I had to stop wearing my crosses and my necklaces around my neck. I had special necklaces, some with healing things that my cousin had made for me and whatnot. Can't wear them anymore because it doesn't matter what kind of metal, even the hypoallergenic ones and stuff. This wasn't fake jewelry I was wearing. It attacked it. I had boo-boos all over my neck. It's that bad. So I knew putting this inside of me was going to be playing Russian roulette. And lo and behold, the night of the surgery, I was in so much pain that whole night last Friday night that I ended up in the hospital. For me to say I can't take pain and go to the hospital is a big deal. They had to put me on Dilaudid intravenously and Percocet just to manage the pain, which is what I'm currently home with. They sent me home yesterday on Monday because they didn't want me. They had me stable. My blood work, thank God, has been staying stable. My vital signs have been staying stable. So therefore, they felt it was better for me to be managed at home with visiting nurse care. So, and this is stuff I go through all the time that a lot of people didn't know about. Everything is a big deal. My doctors, many of the nurses from my doctor's offices that talked to me today, they're like, for goodness sakes, they're like, you poor thing, you already go through enough with the autoimmune disease. Why can't even just getting something, like even getting dental work for me can be a traumatizing, like all kinds of after things. It's so many precautions have to be taken. And this is what it's like for many people with autoimmune disease. I wanted to make this video, like, to share that part of autoimmune disease. So tomorrow they're taking the stent out early. It was supposed to come out Friday. They're taking it out tomorrow because clearly it isn't advantageous to wait, and it's not good for me to be on all this medication to manage pain and nausea. The pain's so bad that I'm getting sick from it. But then I also got a call today. I lost a very dear friend that was a best friend to me, this woman, Kathryn, who just meant the world to me, to her battle with autoimmune diseases. She's been fighting hard and been really, touch and go with it. Of course, the doctors always say, you're stable and we're going to beat this and it's going to be okay. And the thing is, it's because the doctors don't know. And just like that, she's gone. She's gone. And it's made my family and friends and myself see the reality as my doctors are saying, you know what? You're going to live a long life. You're going to get, keep going. Your organs aren't going to fail. They keep saying this, but the thing is they don't know. And some people think that when I'm saying, I could die any day, that I'm being overly dramatizing of it. And no, I'm not. And this is a perfect example of how I'm not. None of us thought that Kathryn was going anywhere. I mean, we knew her autoimmune disease was bad, but I'm in shock. I'm, taken so back. I'm numb and just like, what the hell? This is what I'm trying to tell everybody about me, and she's gone. And her and I we used to talk so much about our autoimmune diseases and everything that we go through. And now, she was like the person that understood the most. And we not only talked about that, but I could go to her about anything and we would talk about everything. And I kept telling her, we're both going to get well enough soon so that we can go have a girls' weekend and just have fun and not think about being sick. And now she's gone, and I wanted to do this video today to bring more awareness to how life is so short for any of us and it can be snatched at any given time. And there's so much awareness about cancer, and it is such a deadly disease, but autoimmune diseases need more awareness. Because those of us who love us don't understand how the doctors are. They're like hearing what we're saying and how sick we are. And our own doctors are like, oh, but it's okay, she's stable. And us who know, because we have the autoimmune diseases and we're reading the information and we're seeing our friends who we met in the groups on Facebook, who we've met online in the scleroderma group, the lupus group, whatever, for the deadly diseases. And we're seeing these people die one by one. And so we know that any day that could be us, because literally our organs can be stable one day, but they've just had enough and bam, it's gone. Did anyone think that they were going to see news media of Selena Gomez with lupus losing her kidney? I don't think anybody saw that coming. They knew she was battling lupus. The poor girl was, on stage doing stuff, and then she lost her kidney. That stuff just happens. And some of us are lucky and blessed and can have a transplant and keep going. And some of us, that's it. Game over. Fight over. It's done. So in memory of my beautiful friend Kathryn, and for everybody who's battling autoimmune diseases right now, and not just from my own story and battle, I wanted to do this video to encourage people to get to really know how bad it is. For those that you love with autoimmune diseases, Google search those autoimmune diseases. Google search the problems that people are having, such as, can you die from liver disease caused by autoimmune disease in a case like myself? Can you die from heart involvement? Google these precise questions and see what comes up about your loved one. Can you die from lupus that is attacking the organs? Can you die from scleroderma that's attacking the organs? There are diseases like fibro and Raynaud's that it's very rare that you get that sick, and most people live, yeah, it's a painful life, but it's not like this with the organ involvement. But there are these deadly diseases, and they devastate. And even like people with myself, I'm now sharing a lot, but I'm still not sharing it all. I don't know if you can see these circles on my chest. Those are from the heart monitors. That's my autoimmune disease. That's like a burn, is what it is. It's a skin burn. We have no choice. I needed heart monitors on while I was hospitalized Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And because I have a chronic heart issue and lung issues from the autoimmune disease. But that's what happens. I have that bad of a reaction. It was a lot worse yesterday when they took them off. It's gotten 50% better today. I have scars on me from where they've had to put probes for so long. Scars, permanent scars from last year from things being done. And just getting exploratory kidney surgery, a stent, it left me hospitalized, and where I'm like literally on watch. They have to watch me and what's going on. So for everybody, Carolyn, God rest her soul and bless her. She was an amazing woman and an amazing friend. And for every single person out there fighting autoimmune diseases, I hope that my story is starting to spread awareness. Not just because initially it was people were trying to gather help for me with the GoFundMe, with the PayPal, with the other fundraising, so I could have help with my medical expenses and have the help I need to get more treatments that aren't covered by my insurance. But it's become so much more than that to me now, as I really am more so than ever. I had a few years ago become very much about education, being out there about autoimmune disease and helping others with, if my fight can help others to survive and to get better and not feel the pain and suffering that I'm going through, then it is even more so worth it to me. And not just to inspire people, that's become a secondary thing to me that I'm grateful, and God bless. I'm glad that I've become an inspiration to many folks. But more so, I want to find the answers, and I know I'm hot on the trail. And anyone who wants to try to get better from their autoimmune diseases, I have figured out a lot with diet, exercise, alternative treatments that, yes, works. I would not be alive without them. I am winning each day that I win of this fight because of the things I'm doing myself, not medications being given to me, my diet, my exercise, supplements, things that I do. So if anybody wants to follow that, please find me on Facebook, Casey Hill, or Kathryn Casey Hill Narcisi. I'm on Instagram as Casey Hill. I'm on Twitter, and follow me. Share my story, and please ask, because I'll share what I'm doing with anyone. We are going to be, one of the things I'm doing is I am writing a book about my story and my battle and the healing life that I figured out. I'm also planning on making a website about it so I can hopefully help people in large numbers by educating them and help the families to understand better. So today, share awareness. It is May, which is Lupus Awareness Month. Next month, June, I believe, is Scleroderma Awareness Month. But every day should be autoimmune awareness. And show the ones that are fighting these diseases how much you love them. And do not take for granted that they're here, because the doctors are wrong to say that she's stable and she's going to live a long life and she couldn't die tomorrow, because you know what? As long as someone has an active autoimmune disease that is deadly, especially such as lupus, MS, scleroderma, any of these other severe RA, that person could be gone from your life today or tomorrow because the diseases are that out of control. They're that horrible and they're that deadly. And the doctors, I think, need to be made aware and treat them more seriously than they do. Autoimmune diseases like I have should be considered not just life-threatening. They are considered life-threatening, but they should be terminal diseases like stage 4 cancer is, because they are. They're terminal. We have it for life, and almost everybody dies from it, from something to do with it. So why it's not terminal, I don't know. Why people like me are fighting to get on disability when they can't. I've been mostly bedridden for months. I mean, I try to get out and sing and do my music a little and stuff, but I can't work like I used to. I can't physically do it. And having to try to is literally part of what's killing me, because I have no choice. I have to try to help my husband with support our family. You know, people shouldn't have to fight this hard, and resources should be more easy to find. It's taken me so long, and that's something my husband wants me to maybe be the first to start a foundation in my area for all autoimmune diseases, not just one, but for all, with resources. And I really would like to be able to be well enough to do that and to have the support system to do that. So educate yourself today. Be grateful for those who you have. If you've lost anyone to autoimmune diseases, you know, keep their memory alive by keeping educating people, and know that these diseases are a lot more horrible than what people realize. God bless. Thank you to everybody who follows my story and my journey, and I hope that that gives everybody a little more insight to why I am so please, you know, accepting the help, and now, like, please do help by donating to the GoFundMe, by donating to the PayPal, because I want to live. I don't want to die, and my liver disease is getting worse. That's where this weight, they believe, is coming from. And my pancreas, I've, thank God, made way at this point in my journey. My heart is strong and doing well. My kidneys just got cleared. They're great. My lungs are doing okay too, but I still have my liver and my pancreas taking a beating and not rebounding and healing. And I need to get the treatments that are out there, and the alternative treatments, and these other things going to save it. So anyone who does want to help, please find the GoFundMe, donate. Any benefits that are happening or anything, please partake in them, because I really need the resources to be able to win this. And I, more so than ever now, seeing a very dear friend of mine lose her battle today, want to win and don't want to lose my battle. I'm only 44 years old, 5 children, 4 grandchildren, and many people who don't want me going anywhere, and I don't want to go anywhere. But please share my story. My other videos are on YouTube, on the GoFundMe, and all over my social media. And let's get awareness out there for undifferentiated connective tissue disease like I have, which mine is progressively with lupus and scleroderma, and for all autoimmune diseases. Take care and God bless.